What's going on, everybody? Can't keep me down. I got stuff to do. I know I'm going through a situation, but a lot of y'all need this, so I'm showing you right now. It's okay. I'm gonna be all right, but I want you guys to see something right now. This is what I said I was gonna do this yesterday, but my medication had me knocked out. This is my portable wood stove that I've been taking to camp for the last few years. I've been having this everywhere. I've had it out on Freedom Acres. I brought this from Freedom Acres just so I could show y'all this. This will heat your whole home, and I'm about to prove it. It's small but mighty. I figured if this can heat up my whole gigantic tent, this one little wood stove, it can definitely heat up a house. And look, you can see me sweating right now. I just cranked it up, and it's more heat than I can bear. I thought I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing. So I was like, let me be in here fumbling around. I got the pipe out the window, and I left my extension pipes. You want it higher than that. But I got my extension pipes, and I left those out at Freedom Acres. I want to say hi to everybody coming in the room, coming in the chat. I'm just going to show you real quick the temperature. If y'all can, let me, because I can't hardly see nothing on this screen. Okay. I'm going to just show y'all the temperature here. Bring it up. Okay. It's already 87 degrees in the house. I'm aiming at this picture right here. Y'all probably can't see that. Now watch this. I'm gonna aim it down at this heater. Let me see if y'all can see that. Yep. That don't even make no sense. I don't even know if that's right. I don't think that's right, but doggone. There we go. Now that I believe. 400 degrees, I believe that all day. Because it's that freaking hot. Now I'm gonna say a few things, then I'm gonna get in here and show y'all how I do this, okay? So I already got it started. Number one, I got this link in the description box below. I'm not affiliated with this company, but I pointed it out just so you guys can get this like in an emergency. I got a for this wood stove. I went to the dollar store, and it works just as good as the scraper that comes with it. The little scraper that comes with it, you can just throw that thing away. And go to the dollar store, get you one of them little cheap spatulas. And this is to help you scrape your ashes out. Just bend it over like this. And that'll help you get your ashes out and maintain your firewood inside. And help you flip that door open. Now I'm gonna bring y'all in here. Wait a minute. Make it a little bit more cool for y'all. Trying to figure out how you flip the screen. Okay. All right. I showed y'all this before. I'm gonna show you how I got this set up, okay? Now, so all you gotta do is just keep feeding the fire. It fits about a one foot piece of wood. So you gotta break your wood down pretty good. So that's when you get to doing your batoning your wood and everything and breaking it down. But it's that simple, and you control the airflow with this. I had it just perfect too. Just like your barbecue grill. That's how you control your airflow. And this is how you control your chimney. I'm not gonna touch that, but because that mug is piping hot and I ain't got no glove on. Wait, let me put my glove on. Because I need to show y'all everything. Because I don't want you doing this and burning yourself up, burning your house down. Okay, this is another way you control the fire. If you got too much smoke coming out, see all that smoke? Now watch this when I cut it down. I'm gonna turn this. It's a flap inside. And it controls so you don't want too much heat escaping. I can actually feel the box getting hotter on my arm as we speak because I'm closing that flue a little bit. And I don't want all that heat going out the chimney. So it's trapping even more heat when I partially close that. If I close it too much, the smoke will come back inside the house. Now, this is what I want to show y'all my setup. All I got is 3 cinder blocks. Let me get over here so the sun won't get us. 3 cinder blocks up against the back of this, which they're collecting heat too. I'm gonna show y'all that as soon as okay. The cinder blocks are collecting heat too. See that? They're collecting heat, but they're also cooling down because of the hole on the inside. They're cooling down so they don't burn up my floor or anything else, but they're still collecting the heat from the stove and generating even that much more heat to heat up your room. So you got your chimney here, that's super hot. And then you have your cinder blocks. All of this stuff adds up to heat. And then I got 2 solid topper blocks on the bottom, so it absorbs a little bit of heat and it won't burn my floor up. This thing, I'm gonna tell y'all the measurements. This is exactly how I do it in my tent. And my tent is plastic, so you know if it's not burning my tent up, it ain't gonna burn up my linoleum floor. So this is exactly, go back in my tent videos, and this is exactly how I have it set up, just like this. I'm showing y'all this because you could do this with your house too, not just for camping. Now, my chimney is going out the window, and I didn't put no bricks. I would have put a brick right here and a brick right here, and I would have put a brick under here just to deflect that heat from this pipe because this pipe is hot. But for the most part, I didn't do it because I'm just messing around just to show y'all something. Okay, we see a little bit of smoke coming backwashing, so I'm gonna open this flue up a little bit because I don't want smoke coming back at me, but I also want to control the heat, keep the heat. So no more smoke coming backwashing at me, and my heat is still going. This thing is generating so much heat that I'm backing up. So I'm showing you guys this, and this is probably gonna be the quickest live I ever do because you need this right now. Everybody needs to, I'm just giving you another way to heat your house right this very minute. Okay, so I'm gonna show you, it's this simple. You go out in your yard, you collect a bunch of freaking sticks, right? And you set them in a pile. I got all my wood. I got a lot of wood in the garage. I got a lot of wood chopped up on my back porch here. So this is all I do. I just break all these pieces down. Let's see if y'all can see that. Yeah. I just break all these pieces down. I just baton them down into smaller pieces. That'll help you get started better. Get your fire started quicker. These little pieces of kindling like that, they help the fire get started really quick, or if it dies down, it helps it get back up to par so you don't have to do too much crazy stuff. And then you got your big chunks that you want to throw in there during the night so you don't got to keep bothering with it so much. I got a big log down here. This is what we do at survival camp. But now, everybody's home is survival. For real. So it ain't just survival camp. This is everywhere. The reason why we even do survival camp is so we can learn how to get through these situations in our own lives. It's not just for fun. It's for real. Okay, so here I got a bunch of kindling that I can just throw in there, keep my fire going, keep my fire hot. If it start dying down, get you a little cheap axe. This is a cheap axe I always use, and I'll tear these mugs up from Harbor Freight. Get you a couple of them. I think they like $5 a piece. I got about 10 of those everywhere. But keep you one of those. Get you a good knife, whatever kind you're going to get. It don't matter. Like I said, this ain't Rambo. Let me see. If y'all got any questions about my setup, what's so for? Oh, my main thing. I got an old cookie sheet from the Goodwill. The reason I got this old cookie sheet down here is because when I open this door, if any hot coals jump out, they'll jump out onto this cookie sheet. Or you can get another brick and put under there. But you want something sitting out about 6 to 8 inches in front of your stove, because sometimes you'll open it, some coals will come out, and you don't want them hitting your floor or the floor of your tent. Okay, so that's why I always have a cookie sheet under here. I don't see a need to have an extra brick unless I just got extra bricks laying around. Cookie sheet works great. I got the legs. They sit in there perfect. Now, here's the sweet part. This just don't heat your house up. While you heating your house up, you can be cooking. Yes, it is that hot. So right now, look, you can see this thermometer right here is reading 500 degrees. So our digital thermometer was pretty damn close. That water will be boiling in no time if I keep this fire hot. If I raise that heat, it's really going to be bubbling and boiling. So absolutely, yes, you can cook with regular dishes, any kind of pots and pans. Cast iron or whatever you got, it will heat it up. Y'all saw me cooking, and I'm going to link those videos after this video goes off of y'all watch me cooking on this grill right here. On this actual wood stove right here, I'm going to be using this to cook and eat off of. So this is straight up. I cannot make this up. It works. It's cheap. I think now it's under 100. This wood stove is like, it's like $99 with $16 off coupon right now on Amazon. Go to my link in the description box and you can click on that. Everybody need one of these in your garage, in your shop, in your house, just for backup. Because if your heat go off, let me check the temperature real quick before I say this. Look, 501, 501 degrees. That's 501 degrees. Thermometer on it is right on time. That's about 501, right? It's like a little notch past the middle. So my digital thermometer is right on time. Just so you see that it's working like that with just a few sticks inside. It's not even no big logs in there, family. It's just little twigs. It's just little twigs doing all of that. Let me close it up before I set off my fire alarm. Okay? That'll keep your whole house warm. Now, my tooth is numbed up. I'm gonna take a few questions, and this is just for y'all, man. If y'all got any questions whatsoever, I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Now, the other way that I got my fire started is with natural cotton. All I did with this is natural cotton. I did not purchase this. Okay, natural cotton. I live in the South. And some old Vaseline. All I did was take a little Vaseline. I'm gonna show you right now. I just took a little Vaseline on my finger like that. Just so you, just for the people who don't know, a lot of y'all already know. took a little Vaseline on my finger and rubbed it in some cotton ball and just squished it up. You ain't got to do all that special weird stuff that you see us doing on YouTube. It ain't got to be perfect. It ain't got to be beautiful. That right there, that'll light up the night. That one little cotton ball with some Vaseline on it. That's all you need. It don't got to be perfect. It ain't got to be shaped like no potato chip like you keep seeing people do. It ain't got to be that serious. This is real, true life survival game right now. Please excuse my slobbering, my swollen head. Okay. Woo. Excuse me. I'm sorry. That's whew. That mug hot, y'all. Good grief. All right. Any questions whatsoever? I took my glasses off too, didn't I? Okay. Any questions about this whatsoever? Say, I never knew to do this, Marilyn. It's this simple. It's literally this simple. Everybody think they got to have some kind of crazy situation going on. It's not. It's this simple. If you got a tiny home or a cabin or even a shed, a garage, this will heat all of that up. Okay? So is it iron or stainless? I don't even know. I don't even know. It don't make no difference one way or the other. If it's an emergency, just get it. Matter of fact, I got the link in the description box below this video. Go check and click on that link and see if it's stainless steel or iron. I think mine is cast iron. I'm not sure. How often do you put wood in? It's fast, however long it takes you to burn. It depends on what kind of wood you're using. And it depends on how hot you're burning your wood. If you're burning your wood on high and you got your chimney flue all the way open and you got your vent all the way open, you burn through wood quick because you're losing all the heat out of the chimney. See this? Look at all that. That smoke, that's your heat source too. Okay, thank you, New Jersey. New Jersey said it's iron. Now, I've been using this, and it's been outside on Freedom Acres for a year. It's literally been out in the elements for a year. That's why it's a little bit rusty. How heavy is it? Y'all killing me. It weigh about 10 pounds, if that. What do you have in the window surrounding the pipe? Nothing. I just explained that I didn't get a chance to put anything around the pipe. The pipe is hot, but my window is all aluminum, so it's not going to hurt that. And it looks like it's sitting on that wooden window sill, but it's not. It's about 3 inches away from that window sill. Let me see. I literally have 3 wood burning stoves. I showed y'all my big one, my Camp Chef wood burning stove. I got another one that I don't even know where it's from, but it's a good one. And I have this one, and I'm looking for another one. Let me see. I'm going back. No monoxide fumes blowing back through the window. If I cover that window, nothing is going to come back through. Right now, you see nothing is blowing out in the wind. Nothing is coming through now. It depends on if the wind. Matter of fact, my carbon monoxide detectors all around my house will be going off right now. How you doing, Red Lady? Brazilian Dad, what's going on? Say, I was curious about the window seal. So you put 2 bricks on the sides and under. Yeah, I usually, and I do this usually in my garage. This is my first time doing it in the house, but I'm showing y'all in here. I will put a brick under the pipe and 2 bricks on the side, covering that gap up so the wind doesn't blow back in. And that's all I would do. Let me see. Will it heat up the home through the night, or will you have to keep refilling the box? That's the thing about a small wood burning stove. A small wood burning stove, you'll probably have to wake up maybe once or twice. But remember, This one is for an emergency. This is to keep your family safe. This one ain't for like you just set it and forget it. If you want to set it and forget it, then you get like a Camp Chef, the bigger one like I got. This one is for camping or it's for home. Look, I can't show y'all my armpit, but I'm sweating. This one is for emergency, but it works. Okay? That's a good question though. So I've been saying dryer lint will that work like cotton? I don't know. I don't use dryer lint because dryer lint comes out in the synthetic fibers inside of it. I'm sure it will light, but I don't like using it myself. And then when you use all them fabric softeners and stuff, that stuff does weird stuff to that stuff. So, and I don't know anybody that doesn't use fabric softeners. Let me see. Say to keep the house from burning down, all that's required are bricks and concrete. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you what I got set up. I'm not telling you that's going to prevent your home from burning down. I'm telling you what I'm doing right now and how I keep my home safe and my tent safe. I'm not making no promises on whether you buy, because you might not do what I'm doing. And usually when I tell somebody something I'm doing, they'll do their own version of it and then blame me. This is how I'm doing it. And this is how I keep from burning my house down. Where can I order from? I got it in the description box below this video right now. It's in the description box. So is air coming through the window? Probably. I just explained that. That's supposed to be covered. Usually I would cover that window with bricks. I've said it about 4 or 5 times. Usually I cover that with bricks, but I just wanted to show the example of how to keep your home warm, simple and easy. Okay? Cover that with, I cover mine with brick. My window I didn't care about the window because my window may not be like your window. Your window may be all wood. That's immaterial right there. That one don't even matter because we may have 2 entirely different windows. The main source that you need to remember is this right here. Okay? Now, let me see. Thank you for that, Perez Harris. So just showing some love for the wisdom. Thank you so much. That's why I can say I love it. What's the next size up if you want to get a bigger model? You just got to go shopping for it. I don't know. I use the bigger one up as a Camp Chef is what I have. I can't speak on everything. I'm only speaking on things that I have and I know of. What's going on, Broke Farmer? What's up, brother? Laura says, does it require triple wall pipe? Just go to the link and look and check and see. I don't know. You just got to go look. Like I said, let me get something straight before we keep going, y'all. Because the questions, wow. What should I do if my window is plastic? Not buy this at all. Just don't buy nothing. Don't buy this at all. Matter of fact, you know what? Now, if you buy this, I didn't buy extra pipes. All these pipes came with it. Now, the elbows I purchased. I purchased the elbows separately. But if you can purchase extra pipe, I would. I should have by now, but I didn't. So I would suggest, yes, purchase extra pipes if it comes with these, but purchase extra ones if you can. Thank you, Alexa. Yes, I feel much better. That's because I'm numb. Okay. Say they used to use those back in the day. You know what? And I don't know why we stopped. I got the description, T. Sanders. I got got it in the description box below. You can go right to it. Pieces of April in the house. How you doing, my sister? Let me see. African Dreaming in the house. Yes, thank you. Please check the description box below. It's this exact heater for everybody coming in late. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to just show y'all real quick. Okay. I am boiling. I'm going to just show everybody that's coming in late again. With the cold weather coming, if you have land, cabin, woods, a tent, shed, workshop, this little bitty wood burning stove, and about $5 or $10 worth of cinder blocks is all you need to get your spot warmed up. And I'm gonna prove it. Y'all remember when I put that cold water on top of this heater? I mean this wood stove? Look at it now. Y'all know I just did that, what, maybe 5 minutes ago? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You can cook on this wood stove too. So we already got boiling water. Okay? So for the people that just came in, this is a wood burning stove. It's in the description box below. This is a portable wood burning stove. Now, I'm gonna even show you something right now to really, really show you exactly what I mean. Hold on. Now, here goes some of my old socks that I need to put in the dryer. That's what this is for. You can put your rags here on the sides. You can put your towels here. And if you're done cooking, you can put your food on those sides and it'll still stay warm. Instead of your food just keep cooking on that eye, it'll go over there and just stay warm. So actually those is my favorite. Now, the sweetest part about this whole wood stove, these legs fold up. This is portable. This folds up and over and you can carry it like a handle. These legs fold under and all you have is this little box like this. All of the chimney tubes fit inside of this box. So I carry all of this equipment inside of here. This tube comes apart in all these different parts. You put them inside this box. You fold the legs under and carry this away just like a little boom box. So that's for everybody, the people that just came in and the people that that I didn't explain that to. Now I'm going to show you again me busting down this wood because this is all part of it. Keep you a little fairly decent sized log in there. Get your kindling together. Okay. If you don't have an axe, you can use a piece of the wood to help you baton. The reason why we break this wood down smaller to keep your wood going or to help get your wood started. Okay? So you want little small pieces like this to either keep your wood stove going or to get your to get your fire back started and to help you get that fire started even better. If all you have is your piece of wood, you can feather it. Let me see if y'all can see that. You can feather it like this. Make sure your knife is sharp. Feather your piece of wood like that. I'm gonna show you what this looks like in a minute. You can feather your wood up like that, and it'll help it start even faster. Because those little feathers of wood catch on and ignite really quick. The more that you got, the better. We're gonna throw some more in there. This is just showing y'all how this works. Throw your wood in there. I like it right in the middle. When I'm first starting it, I keep it towards the back. But once it's started, I try to keep my wood towards the middle because that heats the box up. I started, and oh, by the way, this does have a window. This does have a window, and I've burned it. You can usually see through this. But me starting it, trying to start it with a magazine today, yeah, that didn't fare very well. Just made a bunch of mess. Ooh, that's a nice, perfect spot. So, it's that simple, you guys. Get your fire going. If I want this fire to get it, if I want this box to get even hotter, you see that temperature drop since I had that door open? Down to 400 degrees. If I want this to heat up even hotter, I'll open that flue up some more, open up my vents, get that thing piping hot. You can see it out there smoking. And again, just in case you don't know, okay, my temperature gauge. Just in case you don't know, okay. Yeah, I left that door open too long. Okay, so we're gonna raise our heat back up with the new fresh wood in there. You can kind of see the fire in there a little bit. But for the most part, we good. Do I have any questions whatsoever? I'm gonna do my best to answer them, okay? Let me see. See, I didn't even see them use feather wood on that show alone. Yeah, they did. I think everybody that know how to start fires use feather in their wood. What do you use to seal everything up? Nothing. If you got your flue right, if you got your pipes and your flue right, you won't get any backdraft. If you control your flue and your vent properly, you won't get no backdraft. Okay? What temp is the pipe touching the window? The pipe ain't touching the window. It just looks like it from this camera. What about size of the room what about size room are you in square foot? This is, what was this? I just measured this the other day. My kitchen, I cannot remember. This little piece that I'm sitting in right now is 16 by 10. And then you got another, just say 30 by 30. No, that's not right either. Just say 35 by 35 room. But that's the thing about this. This'll heat up, it depends on what size house you got. This'll heat your whole house up. Hold on. Cause I'm not even gonna begin to lie. I'm boiling. I can't fake that. Let me see. Do the pipe have a spark arrestor? It doesn't come with a spark arrestor, but I'm about to hip you on some game. I don't know if you can see mine. Let me see if it'll zoom. All that is a little piece of metal, like what is that stuff called? It goes in your gutter. Wait, where'd it go? It goes in your gutter, and I just wrapped it around. And you can use anything. You can use screen mesh. You can use anything for your spark arrestor. But I hope you can see that. Usually I have a cap, and I left the cap on Freedom Makers. A cap sits on top of that. If you saw what I use as a cap, you won't believe it. Oh, I can show you right now. I can show you. You're not gonna believe it, but it is what it is. Now look, I'm getting some backdraft of smoke. I use a soup can on the top. Hold on. Let me show you how I deal with this backdraft. See that backdraft? Wait. See, I'm getting a backdraft of smoke inside. It's stopped now. It just stopped. That means my wood was starting to light. I had smoke coming back through here. If you start getting that backdraft, then I would adjust my flue and adjust my vent. But it's, oh, see a little bit coming? But look outside. That thing bellowing. See that? So that's showing me my wood is starting to start. The wood that I just put in there. See it coming back through the window? That's where you will put your bricks right there. Normally, your pipe is supposed to go up higher than your rooftop, okay? Remember, this is for emergency. This is for emergency. I'm going to open that all the way up and let that thing get funky. So, remember, your window is going to be different than mine. The only reason I'm doing this is to show y'all to keep yourself safe in an emergency. If the lights go out and they get cold, this can help you fix that whole situation, okay? Now that I open that flue all the way up, see how that smoke is shooting straight to the top? It ain't playing around no more. That's because all of that air pressure is sucking up through these vents and shooting out the top of that thing out there. Okay. I'm taking questions, y'all. I'm taking questions. What we got? And then if you got any other questions, I don't want to keep y'all on here too long. Do you leave the side of the window open, each side of open pipe? I don't understand your question, my friend. Led, just got your email and I didn't buy you a stove. So whoever did that for you, I don't know. If you just got an email from me while I'm right here on live and you fell for that, if you just got an email from me and you saying I just bought you a stove just now and you fell for that, good. Matter of fact. Let me see. Monica said, I love this. I was thinking the same thing. It's been so cold. We need all kind of way. My buddy heater is right here next to me. But this is what I was telling y'all. If you can use wood, wood is all over the place. It's free heat. It's free energy. Falling trees, falling limbs, especially after the storms that we've all been going through. It's free. Free heating. Okay? So before you start doing other stuff, here it is for free. Okay, let me see. I'm going to come over here a little more so y'all can really see what's really going on here. Is the price reasonable, Led? Go down in the description box below. I can't say what's reasonable for you or not. This is about safety and the heating of your home, your cabin, your tent. This is about safety. If $99 with a 16% $16 coupon ain't reasonable for you, I can't speak on it. But when I'm talking about my life and saving my life and saving the life of my family in this ice storm we having and about to have, it's gonna get worse. What is reasonable to you? That's the real question. What's reasonable to you? How much is your safety worth? That's a question only you can answer. Okay, I can't answer that for you. It's in the description box below, the link to this wood stove, and it's $99 with I think it's $16 off. Something like that. I'll put it in there because I knew people was gonna ask me for it. But you can't beat that. I mean, it just depends on you. Okay? When we say reasonable, let me see. Was your setup at the beginning of the video? Yes. And I'm going to, after this video goes off, I'm going to link the other videos where you see me out in the real camp, in the real world, cooking on it, cooking real food with y'all live. Okay, you may not want to sit through the whole live, but you want to see that part of me cooking with this wood burning stove. Literally cooking. I think I cooked some ribeyes. I cooked some hamburgers. I cooked a pot of beans. I've cooked so much stuff on this, I can't even name it all. Okay? So it's for cooking too. Let me see. I'm looking for any questions, and then I turn y'all loose. And remember, it does have a viewing window. I just messed it up when I first started this. All I really got to do is wipe it off. If I had a towel, I would wipe it off right now so y'all can see the fire through the window. Matter of fact, I am going to do that. You guys want to see what the fire looks like through this window? I'll just quickly wipe it off real quick. Is it too late to register? No, you can still register for the meetup if it's any spots left. It's at easilygrowngarden.com/products. And we're going to be talking about that too, because that's February 2nd. That's creeping around the corner. Okay, I'm about to thank you, African Dreaming. Let me just get a towel. So all I'm going to do is just wipe this off. I'm going to just wipe this off. Right now, you can kind of see the fire through it. But I'm going to show you how simple this is. Get a little water. Because I like the window. I like the window because if you're in the dark, it lights things up. Take y'all in here. I might need a razor blade. Now this window does come out, so you can clean it if you want to. Yeah, I'm gonna need a razor blade. I let it sit too long. Let's get a razor blade. Ooh, that's hot. Even the razor blade don't want to act right. Take the glass out. The glass comes right out just like that. It's boiling over here. See that? The glass comes right out. You know what? I thought I did this already, but I might be thinking about my other one because this is just too caked on. It must have been the other one I did this already. Clearly. Okay, I ain't gonna get that all the way with the hotness. But that just slides right back down in the top. Close that up. And there you go. So you know if you just take your time and clean it when it's cool, it'll come right off. But what that does is light up your whole area. This will light up that whole room. When I'm in my tent, this will light up my whole tent. Sometimes I don't even want it that bright. You're trying to sleep because that will light up everything. It don't look like it, but when all the lights is out, I don't know if you ever had a fireplace or anything like that, or even a fire pit. You know the fire pit will light up your whole yard. This ain't no different. That one little light of burning wood will light up your whole house or the whole room that you're in anyway. Okay? Let me get this razor blade mess up. But now you can see my fire is burning so hot and so good. Ain't no more smoke coming out my stack out there. See that? Ain't no more smoke. That's what you want. You don't want that. You don't want it to be smoking crazy. You want it just like that. It only smoke when you putting in new wood, you getting your fire started, and it's just playing around with the heat. Got our heat back up to 500 degrees. This is how it's supposed to be. Now, I bet you my socks is dry. Dry. Oh, wait. They ain't all the way dry. The toes is dry. These is my wash socks. Let me see. The back is, the foot is dry. The back ain't. The leg part ain't. So put that on there. Now the back of them socks going to be dry. You don't want to leave them there too long. You'll burn them up. Okay? Now I'm going to test again for y'all. Just for giggles. I'm going to test. Here's the temperature on the wood burning stove. We back at 469. Now let's check the pipe. The pipe is almost 300. Let me see. The pipe, yep. Okay. Now what is the bricks doing? The pipe, the back bricks is still putting off 300 degrees just on the bricks. Just on the bricks. All of this is generating heat. Let's check our floor bricks. That's what I want. Heat rises, so you don't have too much to worry about with your capper cinder blocks. If you don't feel safe, put them on here, put them on some regular cinder blocks, because that opening helps keep them cool. So these is what I always use, the cappers on the floor, or you can use the cinder blocks up here. It don't matter. But the reason I like it like this is because all of that heated area in the middle, this is blowing out heat because it's heating up this wall, radiating in here and coming up just like two little chimneys worth of heat. So those bricks that you got this thing sitting on, all it's doing is helping you radiate even more heat to heat up your home. So that's what you really, truly want. You want as much heat radiating instead of escaping out of the pipe as possible. And there you go. Our water is good and boiling. You could have started cooking some noodles or something there, right there. Get your ramens together. Okay. Let me see if we got any questions. I was like, I don't care what the other video is doing. Do you have plans for this on your website? I don't understand what you mean by the question. I don't understand the question. Plans for it on my website. Does the wood need to be treated for the stove? I don't understand that question. If you mean, should you have seasoned wood, you should always You should always be burning seasoned wood. This is wood that I've been had cut and seasoned for years. When I drop trees on my land or around my house, I stack it up. Out on Freedom Acres, when I dropped all them trees, me, my daughter and my son-in-law, my wife and my son, we spent most of the time, dropping a tree don't take no time, but we spent most of our time chopping it up for firewood. Don't use, yeah, somebody even said, don't use green fresh wood. When you use, number one, it's hard to burn fresh green wood. All it does is make a bunch of mess. It's hard to stay lit. It stink, and it's letting off all kind of juices and berries in your fire, putting your fire out. You just don't want to do that. I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to show you two things, okay? I'm going to show y'all two things right now that you should be working on. This is what I'll be telling y'all. Stock up your firewood. Get yourself together. These are things you could be doing when ain't nobody looking. When you ain't doing nothing else. You out there cleaning your yard and people throw this material away and you need it. So I'm going to show you two things. You see, this is what I got set here. We're going to go on a field trip real quick. If y'all down for a field trip. Okay, I'm going to show y'all my little wood pile right here. Here's my little wood pile. I keep it chopped up and put in here for this heater. If y'all can see that, I know it's dark in here. I'm in my garage, but here's my little wood pile with all my wood already cut up and sized for that heater. Now, I'm going to take you on another field trip. Come on. Roll with me. Now, where do I get that wood from? I'm going to show you. Because when I cut down a tree, this is a frame that something came in. I don't even remember what came in that years ago. But this is what I do with my wood. You chop it up, you stack it up, and now all of this is seasoned. So when I'm ready for that, I'll break it down out here, break it all down, and then bring it in the house, load it in that tub in the garage, and then put it in my heater. Now, there's a pile right there. That pile is nothing but gigantic logs, big logs. So they go from there, I break them down, I put them here. From here, I break them down again, put them in my garage. From the garage, they go in that wood burning stove or the fire pit. The reason I keep those out there is because my fire pit is out there. So I just bring those big logs straight to the fire pit. It's not complicated. It's just a system, and everybody gonna have a different system set for their house, their situation, or whatever, you know. I couldn't go a day without people knowing how I do this. Okay? So, was everybody able to see that? I was probably buffering, I don't even know. So it has some black locust trees. He's growing out back strictly for firewood. Okay, everybody was good? Okay. So it's simple. It just looks complicated. And right now, this is so, excuse me for spitting, y'all. Y'all know I had a dentist appointment. This is so simple, and everybody think it's so complicated. You see my house heating up right now. My house is being heated with wood from my yard. Wait a minute, what was that? My house is being heated from wood from my yard. Free energy, free wood. Why wouldn't you do this? You know? Now, it's just common sense. This stove is in the description box below. The link to this stove, this wood burning stove, is in the description box below. And this Campbell soup can is what I would use over that chimney so water doesn't come back in. I don't like turning mine to the side. Unless I had one more, I turn it to the side. But I left that on Freedom Makers. So I would just put this can on top of that spark arrestor and it'll come out just fine. See, I just looked at one of those stoves up before I found your live. Okay? Say that stove is only $90. Right. This stove, if you go on my link in the description box right now, this stove is $99 with like $16 off, which would make it like about $90 depending on your taxes or whatever. For safety, I say, Sweet Thumb says, in a real emergency, I can see how that would better in a fireplace than an actual fireplace. Work better. Okay, I see what you're saying. It will work better. Yes, it would, because a fireplace is trying to heat your whole home. Most fireplaces are centralized in the biggest area, most central area in your house. Where this, you can take wherever you want to go and you can make it capture as much heat as you want it to. If I wanted to capture more heat and radiate more heat, I would surround it with more bricks. I would put bricks up this side, bricks up that side, and all of those bricks would heat up and radiate that heat out and upward. If I wanted to, you can manage this heat however you want to. You are so right about that, Sweet Thumb. So it works that easy, y'all. Do I have any questions whatsoever? And then I'm gonna get on out of here. I just want African Dreaming still in the house. I just wanted to make sure because this winter is coming, this cold front. If you could probably get something like this before that cold fronts hit, you golden. If you need to know how to use it, I just showed you. It ain't nothing else to it. There's nothing else to know. Oh, it is one more thing to know. When you light this for the first time, hey, make this go viral. How you doing, sister? If you purchase this wood burning stove for the first time, take it outside and let it burn like Usher for about 2 hours. Just let it burn hot. Once you let it burn hot, you're going to see all the paint and the chemicals come off of it. You don't want to burn this like I'm doing right now in your house before you. That's called seasoning your stove. Okay? Yeah, this is called seasoning your wood stove. Take it outside, outdoors, not in your shop, not in the house, outdoors. And burn it hot as you possibly can. Once you get it going, put as much wood in it as you possibly can and burn it hot, because I'm going to show you a small, quick video of me scraping off that burnt off paint, burnt off chemicals. This is the aftermath of that, okay? That's what it looked like now. So if you do not season your wood stove, those chemicals will be inside your house, and I'm telling you, you will get sick. You will literally get sick because you won't be able to take it. Your eyes will be watering. You might get irritated, and depending on you, it's just not a good thing. Take your wood burning stove outside and burn it hot. That's fun because you're going to want to see what it can really do. If you got it sitting on the ground, get it off of the ground and put some bricks under it, even on the ground, because this little thing gets so hot it will light wet grass on fire. I know that's hard to believe, because what it's going to do, if you set it on wet grass, if you just set this heater on wet grass, what it's going to do is get so hot it will dry the grass out. It will dry it out, and then it will light that dry grass on fire. And you will have a fire and won't even know it. Say, what about carbon monoxide? What about carbon monoxide? What about it? Martinez, what about carbon monoxide? You don't have a carbon monoxide detector. You should always have a carbon monoxide detector in your house, no matter what. I don't care if you even cooking with electricity. Is your window open? Can you purchase some kind of attachment to some? No, what? I don't know what you can do for your window. For my window, I would just put bricks in the way. I do what you have to do to set it however you need to set it. It don't even have to be going out of your window. If you have a hole already somewhere like an old dryer hose tube or something, whatever, however you can set it and get your smokestack out of the house, that's up to you. This is just what I'm doing temporarily to show y'all how this works. Okay, Odom's Homestead in the house. I ain't see you, but make this go viral. Say what's up to you, so I see you now. So why do I smell the neighbor's wood smoke even though he's an acre or so away? It may not be his either. I don't know. Why? I don't know why. I don't know. T. Walker, thank you, Led. I'm reading this message loud and clear. Keyword emergency. This is for an emergency. This ain't just for snuggling up in your cozy cottage and just, after a skiing trip. This is for an emergency, or it's for like camping. It's for temporary. This ain't for forever. This is not going to heat up a 3,000 square foot home. It's just not going to do that. Let me see. Thank you for that, T. Walker. Let me see. Question. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that, Natasha. Everybody should have carbon monoxide detectors in your house, whether you got a wood stove or not. And the carbon monoxide is going out the chimney. Out the chimney. If you do this right and you set this up properly like I just showed you, this is how it's going to work for you. So I'm not going to keep you all too much longer. I'm just going to end this like this. So it's all here for you. If you need it, it's an emergency setup. It's quality. I've had it out in the rain and snow and sleet for a solid year, been outside, not even inside of anything. Just lift that up. That's hot. That's why I'm not touching it. It's that simple. And all I'm doing, y'all see this heat is coming from little bitty sticks. Kindling. We done got over 500 degrees off of sticks like this. Now, if I put one of these big hunker chunkers in there, that's going to burn. This will burn probably maybe 45 minutes to an hour for this big one. If I put 3 of those in, that'll burn for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how hot I burn them. But it's not necessary. This is like a rocket stove almost. You don't need all that big wood in here. You just don't need all of that. Okay? So now, when that wood catch on, it's going to smoke up a little bit out there. You could be in here cooking while you staying warm. You could be drying your wet clothes or keeping your food warm on the side panel, because this pot, once you're done cooking, you set that on the side pot like that. And it just keeps your food warm. So your food don't never get cold. But it ain't cooking no more, So this is how I do it, y'all. Y'all have seen me do it live, so I can't fake nothing. I did it in here. Y'all see me do it live on plenty of camping videos. So it's really is nothing else to say about that. All right. So I want to just let you guys know, please be safe out there. Please be safe out there. And if this will help you, trust me, it helps me when I'm camping and out at Freedom Acres. Just a little bit of information for everybody throwing out there real quick that I had to get out. I promised y'all I was going to do this yesterday, but I couldn't. So I'm doing it today, and I hope this helps you. All right? Lead Farmer 73. I love y'all. Be safe, be warm, and I'm out. Peace.